man is in his boat out on the lake with a bucket full of fish that he has just caught. A wildlife officer spots him and pulls his boat up alongside. Seeing the bucket of fish in the man's boat, the wildlife officer asks to see his fishing license. The man tells the officer that he doesn't need a fishing license. The wildlife officer looks down at the bucket and says, "You definitely need a license to be catching fish. I can see that you've been fishing today. You have live fish right there." The man says, "Oh no, those are my pet fish. I just brought them out here for the day to enjoy the lake." "Pet fish?" replied the wildlife officer. "Oh, absolutely. I let him out of the bucket, and they swim around and play, but when I whistle, they all jump right back in. They are very well trained." The wildlife officer scratches his chin, then says, "I've never heard such a well. I've got to see this." The man dumps the bucket of fish into the lake, then calmly turns and looks at the wildlife officer. The wildlife officer says, "Well, call them back." The man says, "Call who back?" The wildlife officer says, "Your pet fish." "Ops. What fish?" replied the man. A man and his wife were driving down the road and talking. The wife said to her husband, "Honey, if I were to die, would you get remarried?" The husband thought for a moment and then said, "Well, yes, I think I would." The wife wasn't too happy about this. She spent some time in quiet thought. Then, after a while, she said, "Honey, if I were to die and you were to get remarried, would you give your new wife my jewelry?" "Well, honey, I guess I would." The wife wasn't too happy about this either. She spent a little more time in thought while they continued their drive and then said, "Honey, if I were to die and you were to get remarried, would you give your new wife my handbags?" The husband paused for a moment and then said, "Well, sure, I think I would." The wife was again a little dismayed by this and spent a little more time in thought. Then she said to her husband, "Honey, if I were to die and you were to get married again, would you give your new wife my golf clubs?" "No," he said. "She's left-handed." "Oh no. You need to subscribe, as I put a lot of effort into making it worth your time. So thank you for watching. Stay happy in your life.